You did it! You jumped up there. Good job. You are a cat. Hello. Do not be alarmed. You are on the right channel. This is not Stephen Vlog. This is StephenPlays. The reason I'm here is to do a little analytic update like I do every single year on StephenPlays' birthday. As of today, StephenPlays is 5 years old. The channel has been around for 5 years, which is a long time, and sometimes it's hard for me to really grasp the fact that I've been doing YouTube for this long, or that I've been releasing as many videos as I have. But every year I do one of these videos and we kind of recap the year. So basically from February 7th, 2015 to February 7th, 2016. And we're going to talk a little about some of the cool numbers that you guys might be interested in knowing. So first off, the totals. Where are we factoring in everything? Currently we are at 113,000 subscribers. Obviously this could change a little bit. This is being recorded 2 days before, but I'm throwing it out there. If you watch it in the future, maybe it's gone up, maybe it's gone down, I don't know. We also have 55 million views. So 113,000 subscribers, 55 million views, not bad. So here's everything that happened just in the last year, just from February 7th, 2015 to February 7th, 2016. We gained 30,000 subscribers. Almost on the nose. It was kind of weird. 30,000 subscribers. There were 19 million views. Quite a lot of views. You guys liked videos 393,000 times. Videos were shared, like from YouTube shared, 4,413 times. And you guys left a total of 153,600 comments. It's a lot of comments. Now here is the number that's going to be a little mind-boggling. How many videos did we release on StephenPlays in that year span? In 1 year, StephenPlays released 721 videos. Stephen, you might be saying, that's a lot of videos. Yeah, it is. And that's only StephenPlays. If you factor in the vlog, including, not counting like the last month and a half or 2 months worth of videos, because those technically haven't come out. If you factor in that stuff and the mail video and the Q&A and stuff, you actually get a number that, from what I can tell, my best estimate is about 1,072. Although no matter what, we're sitting real close to 1,100 videos in that time frame, from February 2015 to February 2016. That's a lot of videos. I released 1,100 videos onto the internet last year, and that's a lot. Now let's talk about some other interesting analytic stuff that you guys might be interested in. Highest watch time. These are the top 3 videos that people watched the longest. Doesn't mean view count, just means that minutes spent watching. The highest by far was the end of Skyrim. The very last episode of Skyrim, episode 283, with 5.5 million minutes watched. And actually from that video, we gained, in the last year, 1,700 subs. That's a lot of people. Also keep in mind that 5.5 million minutes is strictly this last year. All this information is just in the last year. Second highest watch time, and this is absurd. What is wrong with you people? Oh wait, sorry. That's the third one. Sorry. You guys are great for the second one. The second one is the Extra Life stream, which seems a little weird because it was a live stream, but YouTube counts it as a video. There were 1.3 million minutes spent watching that Extra Life stream that we did. How many hours did we stream? 16?
Yeah.
18?
18.
16 or 18? 16 or 18 hours of just N64 games, and it was a blast. We raised a ton of money for charity, and that was the second highest watch time. Now this third one, I can't believe it's even on this list, but you people are crazy. That's what it comes down to. You're crazy. The third highest watch time in 2015, Puzzles in Real Time 1. Really? Where we put together a jigsaw puzzle in real time, and it's a 7-hour-long video. You guys spent 830,000 minutes combined watching us put together that video. I mean, I guess the reason it's so high up there on the list is that not as many people need to watch the whole thing for it to make a huge difference, because it's very long. But yes, you guys got that to the top 3, so congratulations. Next up, we're going to talk about most viewed videos. So this is not necessarily watch time, which is one of the reasons Puzzles in Real Time is so high up there. This is just viewership. Number one spot is still The End of Skyrim. The End of Skyrim in 2015 was viewed 500,000 times, 535,000 views. The second most viewed video was the beginning of that series. The first episode of Skyrim in 2015 got 130,000 views for whatever reason. And then finally, the third most viewed video was the first episode of Mario Kart with 118,000 views. That may also be because I set that as the channel trailer, so I'm guessing that's why it's up there. Although it's also a really good series, and if you haven't watched it, I'd recommend it. Now I'm going to tell you all of the LPs that actually got released in the last year. First off, we continued to do Super Smash Brothers. We were in the middle of releasing stuff for that, and we continued to release those episodes. Not to mention, there's been DLC released since then. Lucas, etc., Mewtwo, a bunch of other people have released, and we've covered it, and we're getting ready to cover even more of it by doing Corrin and Bayonetta. Should be out, fingers crossed, in February. We also finished up Little Big Planet 3, and more importantly, we did community levels. So you guys actually made or recommended community levels, and we did them. So that was all a year ago, in 2015. We also did Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and all the DLC, which was exciting. I've really enjoyed playing through the Assassin's Creed games, and we did the third one, and we're gearing up to do the next one, which is exciting. I also released an LP called Puzzles in Real Time. It was an April Fool's joke, but somehow you guys watched 830,000 minutes of it, so maybe it wasn't such a joke after all. I've also had a lot of requests to actually bring it back as a real series. Maybe I should. Also, we did a tiny little series of Metal Slug with Josh. I'd like to come back to that in the future with Josh and maybe do Metal Slug 2 at some point. We also covered Halo 2 Anniversary. We did Halo 1 Anniversary many, many years ago in 2011. Finally, after all those years, we covered Halo 2. We did a little more Mario Kart 8. We did some DLC cups. We did some versus matches, and we actually played online with you guys, which was really fun. If you want to see more of that, please let me know, because we could certainly make that happen. We also did something very off the wall. We did miniature golf. We live in the miniature golf capital of the world, and we decided that maybe we should play some mini golf. So we did. We did a course in May and a course in December, and you guys really liked it. We'll probably do more of that in the future. As we've done for the past few years, in May we released a memorable moment every single day for 30 days, 31 days straight, and then we changed it up on you. Up to that point, memorable moments had only ever been released twice a week, Monday and Thursday, I believe. After that, starting in June, we moved to 4 days a week, and we have not stopped, which means that since the first week of June, you guys have gotten a memorable moment Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's a lot of memorable moments. We also did Pikmin. There's a lot of people very happy that we did Pikmin. There was definitely some frustration on behalf of the audience because Mal and I were a little inept on some things, but overall you seemed to enjoy it, which is good. Josh and I teamed back up to do the code, so we did a Minecraft map, which was really cool, made you think, a nice puzzle map. Mal and I also did To the Moon in the DLC, which was phenomenal and instantly became one of the best games I'd ever played. We also did a follow-up game called A Bird Story, which is in a similar vein, made by the same person. Then I jumped into one of the best FPS ever made, BioShock. I also jumped back into doing a Magic game with Magic Duels and covering the DLC as well. And then we did a little off-the-wall title that I didn't think would do all that well, but Mal was passionate about it, and I said, alright, if you want to do it so badly, we'll do it, and that was Chulip. Chulip did astoundingly well. People really liked Chulip, and I'm glad that we did it. It was a headache, but I'm glad that we did it. We also did the Extra Life stream, as I said. We played 16 or 18 hours, something like that, of N64 games. We ended up raising over $10,000 for our local children's hospital, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for helping and supporting for that. And also, as a bonus, we got the videos out promptly. Shortly after the event ended, we actually released all of the games that we played as videos, so you guys didn't have to wait forever to watch it on your own time. Bye, kitty. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 came out, and we have started a huge journey. We played Skyrim for 283 episodes. I don't know how long Fallout 4 is going to last, but you guys know that we're in it for the long haul. We also just recently started Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure because we finished watching the anime, thought it'd be fun to do, and you guys have been enjoying that. And then also Journey, which is a beautiful game, and I'm really glad we're finally playing it. In addition to all of that, we also brought back Sister Seg Adventure briefly. Carly and Kyle visited last summer, and we were able to record a few more Sega Genesis games, which was cool. We've continued to release First 20 every single Friday in 2015. We were releasing First 20 and the occasional Demo Friday, although we do have a little more power in what we want to play with First 20. People complain all the time. They're like, there's no more Demo Fridays. And I'm like, well, that's because there's no more demos. There's very few demos coming out, which was one of the reasons we've switched over to doing mostly First 20s, is that we have more freedom in what we can play. We've also continued to release lots of Stephen and Friends episodes in 2015. We did quite a few things, including one of the favorite things I think I've ever recorded, which is Broken Picture Phone. If you haven't watched Broken Picture Phone, go watch it. It's amazing. It will change your life. You could also play it. It's fun. And there were a handful of GTA Online episodes that came out. Not a ton, but a handful. We're hoping to record more this year. And then finally, Morning Mario. We started a new series where we play completely user-submitted levels that you guys make for Super Mario Maker. And I'm happy to announce that we just celebrated 100 episodes. That's coming out every single weekday at 6 a.m. Eastern. It's been a huge success, and we have no plans on stopping it, so there's going to be more of that in the future. So that's a lot of stuff. And you might be saying, man, with all the videos you released in 2015, it seems like you're doing a lot. Well, let me run this by you. Assuming that we have a piece of Saturday night content planned, that means a typical week we'll see 17 video releases on StephenPlays, which means a typical month comes in at over 70. And that's just StephenPlays. That's not Stephen Vlog at all. Just StephenPlays, you're generally getting about 70 or more videos a month, which is crazy. So what's the plan for the future? We've got a few games that we're thinking a lot about, and we're going to throw these at you now. For one, Assassin's Creed Revelations. That's happening this month. I'm excited to jump back into the game. It's really 2, Brotherhood and Revelations are all trilogy, so I'm excited to find out what happens. Also, Mal and I are going to be teaming up to play Telltale's The Walking Dead. So if you've ever wanted to see what our reactions and decisions would be, they're going to get to find out, because Mal and I are going to be doing that. We also did Halo 2 last year. Seems real likely we'll probably do Halo 3 this year. That was well received. People like the Halo series. Also, I've been waiting on it forever, but Uncharted 4, when that comes out, you'll see it. Also, please don't give up hope. I really want Eco to come out this year. Let's continue to cross our fingers. I'm very busy, but I want it to happen. I'm hoping it will. Also, we did Extra Life for the past several years in a row. There's going to be another Extra Life stream, although we don't know what we're doing yet. I'd like to tell you that it's going to be this system or that system or this series or whatever, but I actually don't know. Stay frosty. You'll find out when we know. Also, Tropical Freeze. Everyone's like, you've done a Donkey Kong Country game every single October since the channel started. What's up with there not being Tropical Freeze last October? We know. That's all I can say. We know, and we want to do it. There's a lot of issues related to copyright, and we are in the process of getting some of that stuff worked out. When we do, then we'll be all set, and we'll bring Tropical Freeze to the channel. In addition, Ocarina of Time is kind of in that same zone. People want another Zelda game. We want to do Ocarina of Time, but both Tropical Freeze and Ocarina of Time are kind of in a zone where it's like, we got to work some stuff out. The good news is we are. So as soon as we get stuff worked out, you're going to see them show up on Stephen Plays. Other things we want to do. Pikmin 2. People liked Pikmin. We assumed they'd like Pikmin 2. A blast from the past, and we don't really know how this is going to be if it'll be well received or not, but Gears of War 2. Finally doing Gears of War 2. It's bad because Gears of War has got a weird reputation, but it's one of our favorite Let's Plays we've ever made. It's hilarious. It's really, really funny. We had a lot of fun recording it. And a lot of people say, that's that game that's gray and brown. I don't want to watch it, but you should really give it a chance because it is really funny. And we've thought about maybe doing the next game in the series. Speaking of next game in the series, Resident Evil 6. Might do that this year. Also, of course, we're going to continue to do Fallout 4 and the inevitable DLC. And to quell any questions about this, Morning Mario will continue. It's not going anywhere. It's going to continue going on. So my question having gone over all of this massive amount of information is, what do you want to see? What games do you want to be Let's Played? And if you had the power to change something major on Stephen Plays, what would it be? I want some feedback from you guys. Now, if you just want to say, hey, I love what you're doing, everything's great, and you're awesome, I appreciate that, and I would love to read that, so please don't blow that off. But if you have some major feedback that you would like to give that you think would steer the channel in an even better direction, let me know. I'm all ears. I read every single comment that's posted on these videos. It's very important to me. So, hey, this is the year in review. Talk about stuff. With all that being said, thanks for tuning in to this long video. Happy birthday, Stephen Plays, and I hope to make 2016 the best year for the channel yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys. This is the wrong channel. Tomorrow we will do game thing. Yeah, that.